Hi, Kimi, and welcome to the sixth Ferrari car launch that you've been through. What are your thoughts on that? How does it differ from the first one in 2007?
Well, obviously, they're all different, and it's a different car every year, and sometimes slightly different sponsors and different team members. So they're all different, but I mean, in the end, they are doing the same things, slightly different way, year by year, and obviously it's exciting for the team always to introduce the new car, but it's more, I think, more exciting for us once we get to run it first days.
At the end of last year, you said you wanted to improve your game for this coming season. Have you done any specific work on yourself, both physical and psychologically, to achieve the goals? And what are your expectations for this season?
No, not really. I mean, we do the normal things over the winter, and obviously we want to have a stronger season, but it's just putting small things together. But I think we did better job in the end of the year, and see where we are with the car, and then go from there and see what happens in the races.
So I'd like to go through some new things for this season. There's a new regulation coming up as for tire choice. The extra compound will be made available. As a driver, do you think it will make a difference in racing?
I don't know exactly the rules, how they're going to be, how it's going to work out in the race weekends, and all the specific things about the rule yet. But obviously we get some idea in testing and in the first race. Is it going to make difference? I don't know. There's no point to predict something or guessing something. I think it might give advantage to one team or different teams in some races, but I think we have to wait and see how it plays out.
And obviously there's nothing to be asked for a driver before he actually drives the car for the first time, but how do you feel in the new cockpit?
Well, we have the same seat, and it feels very similar, but obviously it's a different thing doing the seat fit in the factory than once we are driving, and obviously the vision is always slightly different, and the position always changes a little bit. But so far it was all fine, and felt very normal.
Last one for me, there's also something new for this year. It's a further reduction in the pit wall to driver communication. Since you became famous for your passages, leave me alone, know what I'm doing, I think it was in Abu Dhabi. So do you think you see it as a drawback for a driver, an issue, or more of an advantage for those who can be more creative in a race?
I think the rules, again, I don't know exactly the specific of the rules, because there's a lot of small things that you can say, you cannot say, and I think when it's always something to do with the safety or you have an issue with the car, then the team can talk. So I mean, the normal things that when they talk about lap times and stuff, for me that personally doesn't make a much difference, but obviously I'm sure there will be times that it will be very helpful to be able to talk with teams about the things, but it's the rule and it's the same for everybody, so I'm sure for certain drivers it's going to be not a big thing, and some others it's not so good thing. And but again, one of the new things that we just have to, I think we get more used to it in the testing, and obviously in ideal world, when there's no issues and everything is running smoothly, it shouldn't make awful lot or hardly any difference. But let's hope we end that kind of scenarios always.